Hey everyone, it's Q here. Welcome to the channel if you found it. I got a little unfolding reading as I've peered into a couple of these cards here, so let's go for it. The Sword of Truth there is the most beautiful card in this deck, and I love how all the swans flock and worship it because, well, it leads the whole way. If you know truth, you can get to real, and if you know real, you can get to love, and if you know love, you can get to passion. If you have passion, love, and realness, you can have tangible pentacles. That stuff. When we're not honest and not being real, we violate people's will. And violating will leads into heartache. Because we all make judgments, assessments, and decisions based off of what's told to us. And the downside of humanity is we cannot discern truth from falsehood. We can feel it, intuit it a little bit, but sometimes we just damn wrong. Why? Because we didn't get all the information. Now imagine if we all had the information, we could make an educated decision. But we're so concerned about holding up a pretense that we cause this around the world. However, this is the shortcut to that Ace of Truth. You don't gotta go all the way to 10 and be put down. You can just take that wounded heart right there and wield truth like a vicious warrior from them. You can see past those illusions and never be confused again. Now it's nice to dream big, but take those dreams and make them manifest in the real. That castle in the sky becomes tangible on the ground. Real, truth, emotion, love, illuminates and gives warmth to everything. And this is the happiest card in the deck. Why? It's a sunny day and that's beautiful. Makes you feel smiley and warm. Sometimes storms are good too, but if you have them every day, you don't mind too much sunshine in a row though, do you? It warms that heart there. You see that golden crab. As the chariot rides that wave of real. Brought to you by that sword. So you can let go of the reins and just let those beautiful unicorns take you to where you need to go. To those castles in the sky. The hermit there, as you see, all the birds flock towards truth. And what are they looking towards? Truth. That sword. And in that lantern is their wish, that star energy. And they're shining it towards truth. And if you align your wishes with truth, you can be like that chariot there and just ride that wave. But anything made out of falsehood and lies and distortions and facade and pretense, when a storm comes, it can't weather it and it just crumbles down. That's why it's important to build everything off a foundation of truth. Otherwise, what is it other than just pleasure? Everything is more pleasurable when it's real. Everybody knows that. Or should, if you reflect on it. There's that wish there. As you look up, we see real. Think bigger. See something bigger than ourselves. That's where the term probably came from, actually, the phrase. Look up. It heals us. Gets our toes back in the water there. Those toes get wet from realness. And that wish, that star grows brighter and brighter. Lighting the way, lighting the way. So it's a juggle. Real versus fake. Truth versus falsehood. Force versus power. Force takes energy to maintain. Power can just sit there and stand and radiate out, very much like a sun. And an empress. She gives birth and life to everything. This is the card of creation. Look at her, what butterfly, she's making someone happy. Because that's the sun. And the sun is the happiest card in the deck. Not being fake and pretense, as the Queen of Wands is unfortunately known for. But when she's all by herself, she can be real. But the spirits, divine, ancestors, even a couple foxes spying on her, see her for her real beauty, even though she thinks she needs to put up a facade. So play that beautiful music, and however that expresses itself for you in your life. 444. Don't be pretense. Be real and beautiful and passionate. Transform this card from the stigma it's gotten and see it as the beauty that it can be. Something worth sharing a cup with. And these people are wise. They keep the cup off to the side and just share one so they can keep refilling it up. This is enduring. Able to expose their heart and let it dangle by a string. A single falsehood can bring all that down. But it's worth it every time. Crows are the falsehoods, the illusions, the swords, the thinking, the thoughts in our mind. Every time we think, we usually get it wrong. Thinking's good for just checking your work and making sure you're not being a dumbass. But for the most part, you should just feel. And that's what that truth gets to you. Because in a realm and a field of truth, you don't have to worry about protecting yourself because you realize you're always safe until you're not. Let's put this here. And that's divine judgment. Because the thing is what it is by virtue of being what it is. I can toot this horn all day, but at the end of the day, it's either real or it just isn't. Take that, Cheshire cat. Thing is what it may say it means because I said that. No. I mean, you can look like an idiot. But no, a thing is what it is by virtue of being what it is. I can call a tree a lamp, but it certainly isn't a damn lamp. The divine. Pope, Hierophant. Tree person. Wisdom. Slow moving, but always there. Just gotta look up. And what that means again is just seeing something bigger than yourself. It's got a bad rap, but that ain't it. I'll push that on there so you can feel less guilty. How beautiful the divine, the Hierophant, God, which is a poo-poo word. It's just the field in which all things can arise out of. It's the unmanifest in which the manifest rises up out of. Not a bearded person on a throne in the sky. It's just all like, here I am, exist. Sort of, kind of. It's really hard to wrap your brain around infinite. Now, with that in mind, because I have my quote over here, the divine, the infinite, kindly asks you to stop boxing it. How can I be infinite if you box me? I can't grow. See, even the divine is always growing. It's our job to show them what they're growing. Isn't that neat? You help. Show me what I can be. If you could personify it. Stop judging yourself so harshly. Leap into a new experience, especially if you've mastered something old and done it already before. Try something different. Go left. I've always gone right. Go left today. Usually find something interesting. As with the Queen of Wands, transform the King of Wands too. He's notorious for just having it his way and being an asshole about it. This person right here can seize passion and nothing stops him. It illuminates the world around him because he can gather everybody to pursue that passion. Now, if your passion is anchored in truth and integrity, more than happy that people want to help you make that happen. So grab that wand and ignite those wings. Become not a Burger King, but the king of passion. And spark the heat of the sun. Comes from resolve. Instead of barriers and walls, see the resolve as that person creates a sun of their own from that resolve. Versus the 9 cups, which is happiness, fluidity, flow, no resistance. But it gets cold in the ocean. Some things are always said about water signs and fire signs are scared of opening up emotion because it'll put out their spark and flame. But what I've been noticing and saying to people is that, well, that may be true, but fire can boil water. And what is boiling, science people? Fast moving, energetic. It creates vapor, something different, but the same. A paradigm shift from the hanged man who's not even out here. So let's find him. Divine secrets. I'm spilling all his beans and showing people how to become temperate. The best lesson to learn in the tarot. That's why it's angel energy. Taking fire and emotion and destroying the duality of it and seeing that it is one thing. Best way to know something is, well, to know what it isn't. And also, teaching. Teach someone what you've learned. It will fill your cup. But use truth wisely. Sometimes it's sharp and it hurts. But sometimes sharp words is exactly what someone needed to hear to change and grow. Pull themselves out of the mire. So, we're humans. We have all of creation and all of evolution on our shoulders. So, don't fault your little human for still having the bacteria thinking of I must get at the cost of others. We created society and civilization so we could stop relying on that. A paradigm shift. If we work together, more stuff happens. Hence our suits. We aren't just one cell that's a human. We are trillions and trillions of cells all collaborating all together in unison and harmony to homeostasis, to move forward with a unifying thought, truth, and motivation. The more it's in line with light and integrity, the longer and more durable and collaborating it becomes. So forgive yourself for the mistakes and take those mistakes and see what's worth saving there. Make that proto-star, as I love to call this card. She's not worried about the things that have fallen away. They fall back into the river of chaos. Nurture what's still there and hold it close to your heart. Make it grow bright like a sun. Solid independence, where one can make beauty, all on their own. As we all know, life is best shared. And it's best to share when it's real. And you can't be real unless you're wielding truth. So start at the start and nurture it like he's nurturing that little swanling, the little ugly duckling. And as one does, it becomes second nature, and you see the benefit and upliftingness of just being real, even when you're being mean. Upon reflection, that's all one needs. You don't have to manipulate. You don't have to twist the magician and smoke the mirrors. That's good for entertainment. Thank you, TV, where we could safely see that stuff without it being real. So don't let anything stop you from experience. If you've mastered everything these foxes have done, again, go left. You might see something different there. Walk away from what you've mastered and walk towards something new. Doesn't mean you have to drop everything you mastered. Just take what you've learned and go find something else to master. But wear it all like a light garment, or it'll hold you down. The lesson of non-attachment, not detachment. That creates flat and grossness. There's no cup to it. It's just cold steel. Truth, sort of truth is truth, but it gets more as you add cups, passion, and tangible. This lady right here, she dances on that water. And because she's real and she's just beautiful, those turtles gladly create that surface for her to dance on. Beautiful. Be like the Queen of Cups. Fill the world with your light, realness, because realness is birthed from truth. It's truth with some heart. I like it. So, transform and rise from the ashes. And if you're in a dark space, oh man, let's see. Yeah. Let's do the sun. Where's the sun? See, look. Even on a cloudy day, that sun is still there. There's just clouds in the way. Doesn't mean it's not there still. If you're in a dark space, Q's got you.